Framers, welcome back to another video. I guess that's what we're calling this. This is going to be an interesting one. But before we do get into what we're talking about today, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for 50 subscribers. Really means a lot. I know it's a small wee baby number, but I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to still keep making content, obviously. 50 subscribers and I'm out. No, I'm kidding. No. We're still going to be making some hot content. We're still going to be covering things around Free Realm Sunrise and around the community. As always, I will be standing up for you guys. I got you. But today we're going to be talking about something that I haven't really talked about, like, at all. It's mainly... I know a lot of people have mentioned, like, everyone talks about, oh, what if the game just shuts down when it comes out? I've never talked about that. I've never, like, because I've always backed this project, always, even in its darkest times. I've always backed it, no matter what. I still think the game's coming out, regardless of what's been going on in the community. I still think it's going to happen. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, lawsuit, oh, copyright. Yeah, those are things that can, that can shut the game down, because obviously Daybreak owns the IP, so there's no real way of releasing the game and not having it shut down. Like, that can happen. There was go watch it if you haven't, but there was a podcast that Natalie did with Laurelyn McWilliams, I think that's her name, and they talked about Free Realm Sunrise and the fact that they don't, like, the game could shut down at launch. Usually when a game gets revived and it's brought back fully, the company that owns the IP usually waits until launch to shut it down. So there is that possibility. But I want to talk about another possibility that not a lot of people have put thought into, and it's a bit of an odd topic. Brace yourselves for this one. Free Realms could shut down due to the community. You're probably thinking, Kyle, you're talking crazy. Am I? Am I talking crazy? No, I don't think I am. No. I'm not talking crazy. All right, I'm a smart guy. All right, I have 500 million IQ. Okay, I'm got a big head, dude. All right, it's facts. Okay, I'm smart. All right, I'm not talking crazy. Look at this headline, dude. Club Penguin clones shut down by Disney for racist igloos and penguin e-sex. You're probably thinking, what a headline. Yeah, dude. Like, what? Like, I was thinking, right, because of what's going on in the community currently and what we're trying to expose, right? I was thinking, was there another game that, may have had the same type of community, vibes going on? And I was thinking, nah, couldn't be. And the one game that came to mind was Club Penguin. And I was like, Club Penguin Rewritten got shut down, but, like, why though? And I look it up, and this is the first thing that pops up. So yeah, and I'll read that subtext for you in case you can't read it. The websites saw a surge in traffic during the coronavirus lockdown 2020, but were hubs for racism and homophobia. So this is a possibility that the game could shut down. So let's say the game launches, Daybreak doesn't shut it down at all, right? They let it fly. They let it ride. They're like, community, have fun. Have fun with your little game, you silly little freemers. Now the game comes out, right? It's out for, let's say, a few months. What happens? Okay? What if something like this happens? Okay, what if people take some blocks in a lot, spell the N-word out? Could be a possibility, right? Now I'm going to give you guys a good old metaphor here, because a lot of you are dumb and like racism and like homophobia and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to dumb it down for you, okay? I'm going to use a good example, okay? So this is Free Realm Sunrise. You see this right here? This is Free Realm Sunrise. It's this circle, okay? This is Free Realm Sunrise. Keep that in mind, because this metaphor is going to get crazy in a second. All right? Now, Free Realm Sunrise comes out. Okay? It's a sun now. It's a sun. This is a sun. I made this myself. Do you like it? It's a pretty cool sun, isn't it? Now, what happens? Let's say some things get added to the sun. Some bad rays of light. You know, the sun gets infected with the COVID virus, let's say, and it turns gray. What happens? Why did that happen in the first place? Why did the sun suddenly turn gray? Why has it been tainted? You know, what happened here? What happened? You know, these are the things we gotta talk about. These are things we gotta discuss. Now, Free Realms Sunrise could easily shut down if, let's say, for example, all of these things play a role in game. There's a lot here to take in. I know. Stay with me. So, if racism is in the game, right? Transphobia is in the game. Homophobia is in the game. Pedophilia is in the game. Misogyny is in the game. Cyberbullying, toxicity, and gatekeeping. If all of this is in the game shuts down. Daybreak will pull the project. And you're probably wondering why. They'll do a cease and desist for a lot of reasons. You know, it's like, so with Disney, you know, Disney doesn't let anything fly. They don't. The littlest thing, they do not let fly. Like there was a thing with a Disney show, where someone who was under 21, an actor, was drunk driving, got arrested. He got pulled over, arrested. He regretted it, but he still got fired, and that show was bad afterwards. Now, that's just a random comparison, but I'm telling you, Disney doesn't let things fly. Now, Disney doesn't own Free Realms, but Daybreak does. Daybreak, I don't know what they let fly, okay? I mean, H1Z1 is still up, but no one plays it. I mean, clearly they like that. But I think if something like, you know, hurts their company badly, like if they find out about all of this that's going on in game, like this is metaphorical, obviously, you know, the game's not out, but all of this stuff, everything listed in this gray little sun, this is all happening. This is all real. Okay? There's racism going on in the community. There's a lot of homophobia and transphobia going on in the community. There's been pedophilia in the past with this community. I'm sure it still happens. We don't know. Okay? It's a mix of like grooming and whatnot. It happens. I'm well aware. I've seen screenshots. I've seen videos of those like conversations. Don't think I'm not blind to this garbage, dude. This stuff happens. Same with the misogyny. I literally see it in plain text. I see users who are doing it. Okay? Well, I'm not going to call out anyone in this video. It's a lot. Same thing with cyberbullying. People get bullied in the community. It's insanity that bullying still happens in 2023. Like, come on, man. Like, gatekeeping. Obviously that happens. I talk about that, like, every video. I talk about gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is bad. It's super bad. That is in the community because there is gatekeeping with open source Free Realms, you know? Like, the fact that, you know, the community can't come together and work on the game is baffling to me. That there's gatekeeping going on. It hurts the community. And there could be gatekeeping in-game, too. That hurts the community even more. And toxicity. There is so much of it. There is an unfathomable amount of toxicity. If all of these come to light in-game, it's done. Like, that's it. The game's not coming back. And we can officially say that the community ruined it. Which is... Doesn't it sound bonkers? Like, to a lot of you who love this game and want it to come back, the fact that the community ruined it, doesn't that sound insane? It sounds insane to me when I think about it and say it out loud. Like, you know, Club Penguin. Can we just go back to that headline real quick? I just need to just go over this again. Club Penguin clone shut down by Disney for racist igloos and penguin e-sex. This is a game about penguins. What is wrong with people? Like, there's people in this community that are exactly like that, and it's disgusting. I don't understand. Why can't... Dude, let me ask a real question. Why can't we all just be normal? Just a little normal. You know, you can like anime, you know, you can like the Ayaya stuff. You can You can like Fortnite. That's fine. Why can't we all just be a little normal, though? Like, how hard is it to not be racist? How hard is it to not be transphobic? How hard is it not to be homophobic? How hard is it to not be misogynistic? How hard is it not to be toxic? Like, how hard is it? It shouldn't be this hard. You all should learn how to be, like, we're all adults. I'm assuming we're all adults. We should all learn to be responsible, respectful adults. It's mind-boggling that you all are so, not all of you, but some of you are so dumb and, you know, brainless that you don't understand how to be a normal human being. It's baffling to me. I don't want to see Freedom shut down because of the community, but it is a very, very, very possible outcome. Like, obviously, copyright's like the main thing that could shut it down. But if that doesn't shut it down, the community will. So you're probably asking me this question a ton, or I've seen it asked a ton. Why am I targeting, you know, these groups of people who are racist, homophobic, misogynistic, transphobic? Because I have to. Someone has to clean up this mess before it ruins the game. Because that's what's going to happen, dude. That is what's going to happen. There was a reason I am exposing these groups of people for what they're doing. Because if I don't, who will? It's insanity to me that, you know, something like this happened, and it could very well happen to the Freedoms game if not handled. So I'm going to keep exposing people for what they're doing. I'm going to keep bringing it up until it is cleaned up and gone. I want to see these people removed from the Freedoms community entirely. They do not deserve to play the game nor be in the community at all. So you can hate me for doing what I'm doing. I don't care. I'm going to clean this up, dude. Okay? This is going to happen whether you want it to or not. So for those who are racist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, you better hide. Okay? Because I'm cleaning up this mess, dude. I'm tired of this. I seriously am. You all need to be respectful human beings, honestly. It's insanity to me. So, anywho, that's today's video. Hope you gained some insight from me about why I'm doing all this. And, you know, hopefully the game doesn't shut down because of this. But we'll see. Anywho, goodbye!